What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Talk of My Shit podcast, Halloween edition, bitches. You already know how you rocking. Whole lot of spooky shit. You already know. Only thing spooky, man, is my bank account because I'm broke as fuck. Anyway, let's go ahead and I'm just kidding. What am I? I don't know. Anyway, let's get right into this episode, man. This is gonna be the Halloween episode. I've been trying to record this episode for a minute. I was trying to do maybe a Halloween theme month. Like I was gonna do like scary stories in each month. But to be honest with y'all, I'm a bitch. Like I can't do scary stories. I can't do scary movies. I can't do none of that shit. Like I'm just soft as fuck. Like I don't even like haunted houses. I'm pussy basically. I'm just lame. I'm a lame ass dude. And but this episode, you know, I'm gonna make the sacrifice. I'm gonna get over my fears and I'm gonna talk about some scary shit. Not really. I'm gonna just talk shit about scary shit. But let's get fucking started, man. Now, like I said, I don't do the scary shit. Like I can't do like scary movies. I remember when I was younger, I would watch scary movies, but like deep down, I knew that I didn't like this. It's almost like I knew like I was being like offended almost. I was like, why am I watching this? Like this is not satisfying to me. And I know some people love watching scary movies. Like that's their thing. Like they can't wait for October. They like to put scary shit all around the house and spiders and dumb shit like that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Like the only reason I like Halloween is because I steal my brother's chocolate. And that's it. But other than that, fuck Halloween, bro. But no, this year, no, you know what? Fuck it. You know how I found out I was scared of everything? Like 3 years ago or 2 years ago, maybe I was in LA, and when I'm in LA, I'm just a flex. But anyway, when I'm in LA, I stay at my uncle's house because fuck paying for a hotel because I'm broke as fuck. Anyway, me and my homie Chin stayed in his living room to sleep. Like, we're like, all right, we're gonna get on the living room, you know. So I had to sleep on the floor. The homie got the couch because either visita or whatever, you know, lame shit like that. Anyway, so we were knocked out, and it's Halloween season, and you know, it's nothing but scary movies on TV and shit, so I was like, what's up? Well, before we go to sleep, you trying to watch something? And he was like, yeah. Like, we weren't laying on the same bed or no gay shit like that. Like, he was on the couch, and I was on the air mattress on the floor, which ended up deflating by the time I woke up. I'm fat as fuck. Anyway, so he was like, yeah, put a scary movie on, you know? So we put on Insidious. I think it was like Insidious 1, and we're watching this shit. Like, 5 minutes in, I was like, yeah, bro, I don't even think I want to watch this. I'm kind of tired. He's like, yeah, turn that shit off, bro. And I turned it off, and we, like, both went fake to sleep. But then in the morning, we're like, yeah, fuck that. That shit was scary. He was like, yeah, that shit was scary. And we're like, we kind of connected. Like, we became cooler friends because we both pussies. Anyway, I didn't even know where I was going with the story. But, yeah, fuck all that scary shit. I can't believe, like, people pay to get scared. Like, people love going to, like, scary movies, or people that watch scary movies at home alone. Like, that's psychopath shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not supposed to do that. Like, scary movies are made to be watched in the day with the homies. Like, fuck all that by yourself shit. That's white people shit, honestly. If we be honest, or like raw XD shit, people be watching, you know what I'm saying, scary movies by themselves. Fuck all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, the scariest shit I'll watch by myself is like Scientology videos on YouTube, but I ain't finna watch no Michael Myers, no Jason, fuck all that bullshit. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going with that. Speaking about Halloween, you guys, never mind, I'm not even gonna bring that up. But before I get back into the Halloween topic, I was chopping it up with some of my coworkers at Oakley about because we seen somebody walk by in the hallway, like we're at the outlet mall working, and somebody was passing by the hallway, and the guy that walked by, he was a dude that used to like try to put me in a pyramid scheme and shit like all the time, like every time he would like hit me up. He'd be like, hey, dude, I fuck with your stand-up comedy, or I fuck with your YouTube videos, but how about you come meet me and we're gonna better your life? And bro, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear none of that shit. And I was telling him, I was like, yo, bro, like, what are your pyramid scheme stories? Like, what are your crazy pyramid scheme stories? And I'm going to tell my story first, but then I'm going to tell his story because his story was way better than mine. And like I said, this podcast is going to be full of bullshit, full of a lot of shit talking. And it's really just for me, for my own fun, so I can go back and listen to it during the week just so I can hear what a real one be saying. Anyway, no, so so the pyramid scheme, my first pyramid scheme that was crazy, like I said, I used to do a lot of drugs. I used to do a lot of dumb shit with my homies and shit like that, you know? So probably about 4 years ago, one of my plugs, like he was my actual plug, he hit me up. He was like, yo, I need to talk to you. Come meet me in my crib. So I thought it was like business matter, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit, like we having a work meeting. He gonna talk about like prices or some dumb shit like that. Or maybe sales coming up on the streets. But that sounds dumb as fuck. But anyway, so I go to my plug's house, right? I couldn't believe, bro. Like this motherfucker was like the motherfucker that he put me on. He put me on for the first time. He put me on my feet. Like we chopped it up, and his motherfucker gonna set me up. I show up to his house. He's gonna have a "you should be here" ass motherfucker with him right there next to him, bro. And I was like, "What's this, bro? Like, are you setting me up with the feds or what?" And it was even worse than that, bro. Like I would rather showed up and the police was there and they're like, "Yeah, you're gonna do like 10 to 20 years in jail." I'm like, "Ah, fuck it," you know what I'm saying? I'll fight this shit. But it was even worse than that, bro. It was a pyramid scheme presentation, bro. I was like, fuck my life, bro. So I go in there, I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is this, bro? I don't want to say his name, obviously, but I was like, what are you doing? Like, do I owe you money? Why is this taking place right here, bro? And he's like, nah, bro, you gotta hear him out, bro. You gotta hear him out. And like, this dude was like a hood dude, you know? Like, he's not like he's not like a nerd, so it's just funny hearing him say like, you gotta take a seat, bro. Hear him out. He's smart. He know what he talking about. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. You was just doing coke in the bathroom. Like, but anyway, so I sit down. My plug brings out a whole bunch of drugs, bud, all the other fun stuff, and he's like, grab whatever you want. Like, as long as you're listening to the presentation, you could do all the drugs you want. So I was like, fuck it. So I grabbed the most expensive drug, obviously, and I just started doing that, and I'm pretty fucked up, and this guy is like talking to me. But mind you, the guy that's talking to me is somebody that I went to high school with. So even him like talking to me, like he's trying to put on this like fake ass persona. I'm like, dude, I know you like from outside. Like, bro, didn't you just like, I know you. Like, I know you in the streets. I know you on Facebook. Like, why are you trying to put me in this thing? And he's like, bro, it's because you know a lot of people. And if you do this correctly, we going to make a lot of bread. I was like, dude, this is a pyramid scheme. He like, it's not a pyramid scheme. And then he started drawing like a ladder on the fucking chart, like on the presentation thing he was doing on the notebook. And I was like, bro, that's a pyramid. Like, literally, it looks like a Mexican pyramid. You know how the Mexican pyramid has stairs? Like, it was like that. You know, it just wasn't like a straight pyramid. But I was like, it's still a pyramid. You know what I'm saying? You can't just discriminate the shape just because they don't look exactly like the other pyramid. But anyway, I'm getting off topic here. So this motherfucker just did this whole presentation. I did all the drugs in the world I wanted for free. Didn't sign up for that fuck shit. But it was just so funny hearing my plug. Like, he was like, bro, you're going to love this, bro. We're going to get rich. We're going to make so much money. You're going to put 2 motherfuckers in a week. I'm going to put 2 motherfuckers in a week. I was like, bro, really? Like, you're really trying to set me up, you know? And I almost wanted to sign up because this motherfucker, like, put me on my feet type shit. And but nah, I couldn't go like that. But anyway, the story I wanted to get to, I know my story is all over the place. The story I really wanted to get to, so I was telling my coworker, I was like, hey, man, you know, that dude, pyramid scheme, whatever. So he's like, dude, do you want to hear my pyramid scheme story? And obviously, I'm at work not doing shit. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, bring it on. What's your pyramid scheme story? He's white, so I thought it was going to be kind of lame. You know, that should be kind of lame. I'm just saying. Anyway, he was like, so this is what happened. He's like, so I'm working at Oakley. That's where we work at. Some guy walks in. He's like, he looks like, he kind of has a nice suit on, so he looks kind of baller, whatever. And he's like, hey, he talks to my coworker. He's like, hey, whatever, coworker, whatever his name is. He's like, I work for this company and we're expanding. You know, if you're interested, you know, I make this amount of money, da da da. But he didn't seem like a bullshitter. You know how some people you could just see right through them, like the motherfucking paisas that sell Royal Prestige, or like the Mexicans that be selling like, you know, other shit like Tupperware, Herbalife ass motherfucker. If you sell Herbalife, fuck you. And my mom sells Herbalife, and she's not exempt. Fuck her too. No, but no, but anyway, so this dude like seemed like the legit like he was the shit, you know. So my coworker was like, fuck it, yeah, put like, sign me up or let's meet up, you know? So after a few days, the dude calls him up. He's like, yo, fool, let's meet up. And obviously, he's like, yo, fool, let's meet up. But he's like, yo, dog, let's meet up. Well, not that either, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, yo, let's meet up. So they were like, okay, cool. So they met up at the Starbucks here in, like, the Aurora area. So I guess the guy was coming from Chicago to meet my homie. So then he tells my homie, he's like, yo, come join the group, da-da-da. But as he's selling him this whole, like, dream, basically, the guy's not being specific of, like, what company he's talking about. And my coworker, he's not a dumb guy, you know? I would say, if it was any other motherfucker that would have told me this, I'm like, yeah, you're a fucking retard. But my coworker, he's actually a smart guy. Like, I fuck with him. He's probably my favorite coworker that I work with. And if he hears this, he's gonna know who I'm talking about. But anyway, he's not a dumb guy. So he was asking the right questions, but the guy he just outsmarted him, I guess, or hoodwinked him. He's a lying piece of shit, basically. So he tells my coworker, he was like, yo, come to this meeting, you know what I'm saying? You can meet some of the executives. If we like you, you're on the team. So my coworker was like, dude, like I'm about to get this like 6-figure paying job, you know what I'm saying? About to drive Bentleys, have a condo, you know what I'm saying? Fuck white bitches, all that. You know what I'm saying? All that. So he was like, the dream was sold. He was on board 100%. So then the day finally comes of the meeting in Chicago. So my coworker drives all the way out to Chicago, like somewhere in Chicago. I don't know if it was downtown or where it was, but it's Chicago. So already, I'm pissed because you got to drive that far. Anyway, so he's already out there. He goes into the meeting, right? Into this like supposedly meeting. They were meeting at I think it was a hotel. But so he thought it was gonna be like a conference room. So he goes in this motherfucking place. It's like the ballroom. Like this motherfucker got chairs, tables. There's like hundreds and hundreds of people all walking around with the same lanyards and the same paperwork, just looking like goofies. Like they all got tricked into that dumbass shit. And my boy was like pissed, you know, because he drove all the way out there and he was like, yo, why the fuck did you make me drive all the way out here? So he was mad. He walked out. He was furious. But that's where you think the story ends. But it doesn't. So my coworker was so fucking pissed. Like, this is why I love him. He's a fucking crazy motherfucker like me. But he's so motherfucking pissed. He comes back to Oakley where he works at, and he has a second job at one of the outlet stores in the outlet mall. I'm not gonna drop the name just because I don't know, you know, what his ties are with that store. Obviously, he doesn't own it, but I don't know. You know, I don't know if he plans on going back to work there. I don't know. You know. Anyway, he works at Polo. Oh shit. He went to Polo. And at Polo, there was another one of their coworkers who was also like a pyramid scheme con artist type shit, but he was cool with them. So he never like tried to like involve them because he was like, I fuck with y'all. I'm not gonna like put y'all through this dumb shit. So they were fucking with him, you know. So but then Jeremiah told him, he's like, bro, tell me why this guy set me up, and he tried to sell me the same shit you were selling. And then he was like, oh, give me his phone number. So then my homie gives his friend, the pyramid schemer, the op pyramid schemer number, and then his friend calls him. He's like, hey man, Jeremiah told me about your program. I'm really interested in joining. Please let me be part of whatever you guys are being part of, you know? So the guy's super excited. He's like, hell yeah, let's do it. So then the guy flies out one of the regional managers to like from Tampa or some dumb shit like that. Some guy flies in, right? He flies in from wherever the fuck he flies in. They meet up with the guy, the pyramid schemer. Then they come all the way out to Aurora, drive all the way out to Aurora to like a Starbucks or some shit where they were supposed to meet like 4 people. These 4 people are all my homie's friends. And then when the guys get there, like when the pyramid scheme gets there, the homie pyramid schemer starts doing his pyramid scheme presentation on them. So they were like, what the fuck? They're like, we're here to do, like, it's like the Spider-Man meme, though, where they're dressed the same. They're like, oh, they're pointing at each other. They were like, what the fuck? You're a pyramid schemer, but I'm a pyramid schemer. So they just started doing the pyramid scheme on each other. And then obviously the guy that was a little bit more professional or whatever, the guy that was from Chicago, the guy that flew in. He ended up leaving. He ends up calling my friend. He's like, what the fuck, you piece of shit? Like, you wasted my time. We had people fly in for this and all that. But the homie was like, fuck you. You wasted my time. Like fuck you. And I thought it was one of the funniest stories ever because this is real shit. Like, this really happened. So I just feel like everybody who runs a pyramid scheme could go suck a dick, really. I know there's people that listen to this that run pyramid schemes. And I know that you guys be like, it's not a pyramid scheme. It's a travel. You could travel. Shut the fuck up. That's a pyramid scheme. I don't want to join shit. I don't want to do no monthly payments. Pyramid scheme, timeshare, all that fuck shit. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. The only pyramid scheme I'm going to join is a tanda. I fuck with tandas. Tandas have put me back on my feet multiple times, but not no fucking pyramid scheme. Anyway, I just wanted to get that out of the way. Also, dude, there's this topic that's been bugging me, and I told myself I was not gonna get into it because it's not that funny, but it's just been pissing me off lately, and I'm gonna get into it. Aren't you guys so tired of these people that go on Twitter and Instagram and social media and have this like fake ass love for their parents? Always be talking about, wow, my mom is my world, da-da-da. But in real life, like, you know, they treat their parents like shit. Because I've met multiple people like that. Like, they're on Facebook, on Instagram, like, my OG, love of my life, da-da-da. And then they'd be like, you go to their house and he's like, man, fuck you, ma, or like, fuck that. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, you be capping like a motherfucker. Like, I don't know. I just feel like that shit's dangerous. Like, not dangerous, but I feel like motherfuckers are stupid as fuck, like, just capping for the internet. I've been trying to call out a few people. And I'm not going to drop any names because I'm a bitch, but... like, for example, when drug dealers, like, get locked up and they're like, oh, I do this for my family. But it's like, dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have just got a job and we would have been just fine. Like, the parents are working, you know, there's not need for financial struggle. Like, motherfuckers just be drug dealing for fun. And I just thought, they're like, oh, it's because my family, I got to put food on the table. And it's like, bro, like, Your dad does that. But anyway, I don't even know. I just wanted to, I feel like that shit's gonna sting a few people that be on here just big capping online. Also, another thing that happened this week, Bad Bunny dropped a corrido. Boy, 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 let me get on you, boy. Bad Bunny, man. I've been a Bad Bunny hater my whole life. I've been a hater. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't like that dude like that. You know what I'm saying? I started fucking with him a little bit, and I think we've talked about this on a previous episode. Like, I was trying to get to like him, but I don't know. Like, sometimes he be doing weird shit. Like, and I'm not talking about like painting his nails or none of that like stuff that where you guys are like, oh, you're homophobic. No, no, no. It's not that. It's just sometimes like his music is like, I don't even know if I like this. Like, his voice is not normal. But I guess that's what makes him stand out. That he's not normal. You know, he sounds a little bit different. I don't know. I just feel like he definitely doesn't look like what he sounds like. But anyway, this dude dropped a cover, I guess you could say, or I don't know if it's a cover or freestyle. I don't know what you would put it under category, but he dropped a cover to Soy el Diablo by Natal Cano, which is Rancho Humilde group, which I told you we talked about a few episodes ago that I really fuck with, and I do fuck with that song too. But man, I don't know if I could I understand why Bad Bunny did this. Like, he did this for fun. He's probably fucked up, heard the song. He was like, I fuck with this. I'm gonna jump on this real quick, and he jumped on it. But you know, it's like this one he should have sat out, you know what I'm saying? Like, he should have not jumped on this one, buddy. But I don't know, I just didn't like it. I thought it was like a little bit different. I don't know, I just wanted to talk about it because motherfuckers are like arguing this shit. They're like, he went hard, and people are like, he sucked. And I just don't know what side to stand on. I don't know, I don't really like it. I don't even like the original version that much either, shit. Like, Nathaniel Cano's voice kind of annoying. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. All right, yeah, but producer said it's trash. Shout out to him. I mean, yeah, it sounds annoying. It's like, it sounds like a car that won't start, like, You know? But anyway, so I just thought I don't know. I guess it's okay to see him bounce from genres, but I guess if you're gonna do that, you gotta at least be like decent, like at what you're gonna attempt. Like when 6ix9ine jumped over to Mexican, his shit kind of knocked, you know. But anyway, we're gonna be moving on. Let's get back into into this Halloween topic. Sorry, I just kind of was staring at my note here. And Halloween. So Halloween's coming up, man. I'm probably going to go to a Halloween party with the homies. Probably, you know what I'm saying? I said I wasn't going to do no more partying, but, you know, season's coming to an end. I feel like I haven't really gone to any, like, house parties or big parties like that this year. So I think I'm going to go to the homies' Halloween party and have some fun. The only thing about going to Halloween parties for a motherfucker my size is, like, you never know what you're going to dress as, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be Scream. I can't be Scream, you know, I'm too fat for that. My double chin comes out the bottom of the Scream's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be Scream's mouth that'd be all open, and then my chin's fat ass would be, like, all in the background. Like, it looked like a dick and balls. It was like, it looked like a dick and balls, like, when I wear a Scream mask. It'd be like my chin is the balls, and his mouth is the dick. But anyway, but when I was growing up, I did become Scream. I didn't become Scream, but I dressed as Scream a lot. Like, I was Scream maybe from like maybe like third grade through like sixth grade. Because then after sixth grade, I stopped dressing because I just thought, you know, you get to that phase where you think you're too cool to dress up, and then you get way older and you're like, fuck, I should have not stopped dressing up because now I definitely can't dress up. And now some of you guys are like, you could definitely still dress up, da da da. I'm fucking like 500 pounds. No, I can't. I can't dress up. You know what I'm saying? I can't be like a fat ass Michael Myers or fat ass Jason. You know, nobody gonna be scared of me. They're like, boy, that motherfucker never catch me. We could watch a movie while this motherfucker trying to get us, and he still wouldn't catch us, type shit. You know, like, I can't be on no scary shit. I was trying to be you know, like Freddy Krueger, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm too fat. Like, it's just not, you know, I can't wear that tight ass Freddy Krueger hoodie or sweater. My lonja gonna be popping out the bottom and shit like that. I can't do that. So I don't know what I'm gonna be. I got a funny story about probably about 3 years ago. Yeah, it's probably three. I just got the memories on my Facebook. It was about 3 years ago. I went to the Halloween store with a group of the homies, and we went to Spirit Halloween, obviously, you know, that's up here. I don't even know. They always change locations. I don't know where this Spirit was at. I think it was over by where the old Walmart was at, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, we go to Spirit Halloween. It's like the day before Halloween, and we're going to go to this Halloween party, and we just don't know what are we going to wear. We know we got costumes. So we go to the Spirit Halloween, and we see these big-ass teddy bear costumes, like from the movie Ted, but they're like life-size, and they have like big size. Oh, we're going to put a dolphin noise over that. I'm supposed to stop saying that word. I'm sorry. I just caught myself, though, so we'll put a dolphin noise over that. Don't say the N-word if you're not black. Anyway, anyway, we went to the Halloween store and we were trying to buy this costume, but I don't know if you guys know, costumes are expensive as fuck. Like you have no option but to steal. I had to steal. And I tried not to steal, I told you guys I was gonna change my character and shit like that, but that night on October 30th, 2014, 2015, I had to steal. And like I had to steal and then anyway, so we go into the changing room. My homie tries on the costume, and he was like, "Yeah, I want the costume, but it's like $180." So I was like, "All right, bet, bro. If I steal this costume right now, if I walk out this bitch with it, would you would you give me like $60? Like on some crackhead shit, And he was like, yeah, if you walk out with this shit, I'll give you $60 and buy it off you. I was like, all right, bet. So, the people that are working at this Halloween place, they're already fed up. They don't give a shit. It's the day before Halloween. Shit's a mess. Shit's everywhere. Motherfuckers stealing left and right. I already got like 4 vampire teeth in my pocket. So I'm like, fuck it, let's steal some more. So I told old girl, I was like, motherfuckers be stealing from here or what? The girl that was working, she was like, yeah, motherfuckers be stealing from here all the time. I was like, yeah. I was like, what if I steal right now? Would you be mad? I don't know why I asked that. That's so dumb in me. I'm so stupid, but I asked her, I was like, would you be mad? And this bitch was cool as fuck. She was like, man, I don't give a fuck. I was like, for real? She was like, yeah. So I was like, well, let me get a bag then. So she gives me a fucking shopping bag, like as if I would have bought something. I go into the dressing room, put the teddy bear costume in there, and we walk out. And I swear to God, I thought that when we hit the door, I was like, this is a setup. This bitch gonna set me up. They have this DEA in this bitch, SWAT team in this bitch, ICE in this bitch, everybody. I was like, they're gonna fucking set me up because stealing this costume. And I was just like, but I was like, fuck it, $60, I'm gonna risk it all. Dude, I walked out, nobody said shit. They let me walk out of there with the costume, my homie. And then when we were outside, my homie was like, damn, bro, I could have stole it. I'm not even gonna give you the 60. I was like, man, you gonna give me the 60, boy. I already walked out with this bitch. I'll call them and tell them you sold that shit. But he was like, okay, cool. So he ended up giving me the $60 and I sold him his suit. But I don't even know why I be confessing to crimes on this motherfucking podcast all the time. What else did I want to talk about today? Sorry, guys, I'm all over the place. You know what people sometimes say that we're living in a matrix and shit? Fool, the only matrix that we're living in, fool, is y'all repetitive asses, bro. Why is it that every year is the same shit on my TL? I feel like I'm living in the Matrix for real because it's like every year is the same shit. Like as soon as it starts getting a little fucking cold, pumpkin patches, bitches with the spooky baskets. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody wanna haunted house this, haunted house that. And I know it's the season or whatever, but sometimes like the whole I be seeing the same tweets, the same memes, and this is mostly social media shit just because I'm on there all the time. But it's just like the same shit over and over, and it's just like our years are going by faster just because and then as soon as winter comes, it's gonna be Christmas shit, and then fall tax season, all the tax memes coming back. After that, summer, all the summer memes, the this is my summer, I'm gonna be free. Well, this year was a little bit different with the whole city girl, hot girl summer. That shit was pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun. But I don't know. I feel like the whole Halloween shit is always repetitive. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a bitch, or maybe I just want you guys to switch it up a little bit, man. Fuck spooky basket. Let's do some other shit. Maybe like I don't know. Like let's do a Halloween bonfire every year. I don't. Man, I'm sounding stupid as fuck right now. I'm just mad because I didn't get invited to any Halloween parties. Nah, but let's keep it going. Haunted houses, bro. People going to haunted houses, bro. That's a waste of fucking money, bro. You want to get scared, dude? Like, fuck that. That's a waste of money. And I know I already talked about this at the beginning, bro. But, dude, haunted houses, like, that was when I was younger, bro. I can't do the haunted houses. But even worse than haunted houses, even worse than people that pay to go to haunted houses, is people that go to, like, real haunted sites. It's people that do that shit for a hobby. Like, they be like, oh, we're going to go to... You remember when bitches was going to Rush Copley all the time? Like, they were breaking into Rush Copley. Boy, fuck that. Fuck that, bro. I wouldn't go into Rush Copley if my mom was in that bitch. And they're like, dude, you just got to go in there and get her and she'll be safe. I'd be like, fuck that. She could find a way out. I'm not going in that motherfucker. That place scary as fuck. And I have my cousin came up from, she lives in Waukegan. She came from Waukegan all the way down to Aurora just to go into the hospital overnight. Boy, fuck that. Why would you put yourself at risk? Or the people that go to like haunted roads or haunted cemeteries. Boy, hell nah. Hell nah. Fuck that scary shit, dog. Like, I don't know how, like, that's balls, bro. You gotta have big balls to do shit like that. I don't know, like, bro, I'll go into a trap house. I'll kick it with the homies. I'll do a fucking drive-by with the homies before I go through like a haunted house or like a haunted cemetery. Fuck the bullshit, bro. Because I know if I see an enemy in real life, I got a gun, you could kill the enemy. You go to the cemetery, you see a ghost, what the fuck you gonna do? Shoot at the ghost? That shit don't, you know what I'm saying? That shit not finna kill the ghost. Ghost finna kill you. But I don't know, maybe this is just me being paranoid. I'm excited for Thanksgiving. I'm finna pig out. Y'all already know I'm finna come in with the Thanksgiving stories, with the Black Friday stories. Oh, and I gotta work Black Friday, so I'm already, I'm finna be faded all in the motherfucking store, drunk as shit. Anyway, I appreciate you guys listening to this episode. Let me go over my notes one last time to make sure I didn't I didn't skip over anything or anything like that. No, I think I'm pretty on it with everything. Only thing I wanted to tell you guys is please come out to my show, El Dia de los Muertos show, November 1st. It's the day after Halloween. Bring your costumes, bring whatever the fuck you want. It's gonna be a fun time. I've been practicing, and I want this place to be packed. I don't know if it's gonna be my last show, not my last show of the year, but I have a lot of shows coming up. But I don't know if it's gonna be my last big show in the city. I'm working on something else, but as of right now, this is all I have for the city. So please come on out. Let's have a good time. Let's pop out for the city one time, and you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what to say. We're gonna have a good time, man. Follow the Talking My Shit Instagram, Talking My Shit podcast. Follow me on Instagram, 2skinny300. I appreciate any feedback that you guys got. Keep rating the podcast 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. Give a fuck what you think. I'm fucking your bitch. My name's Too Skinny, y'all. Have a great weekend. Have a great day. Have a great week. Happy Halloween.